My gauge is right next to my seat on my left side, down, my leg brace kind of. It's easy access. I don't know where other drivers have it, but that's where me and Jamie have ours. Nice that Chip Ganassi Racing is 1-2 after this first test, so hopefully we can carry the speed on throughout the rest of the weekend and rest of the year. I think that'll be a really neat tool that we get to use as drivers because when I ran midgets and stuff like that, we had shock adjusters, wing sprint cars. You got wing valve adjusters. So it's nice that they allow us to put a little bit more into the driver's hand.
It's a fast track with a lot of character. There's not the corners aren't perfect. There's bumps and seams and spots with no grip and spots with a ton of grip, and it's not perfect. It's got character, and it's just when you throw the car down in the corner here, you toss that thing in sideways at 195 miles an hour, and you got to manage your tires. It's just a real fun racetrack. If you don't have the fastest car in one area, you can make it up somewhere else, and you just have to drive the whole way. It's a good place to race. I haven't talked to Kyle. I texted him. I mean, I saw the Twitter picture of him being loaded in the airplane just like everybody else. Looks like he's in as good a spirits as he could be in. I think he's handling it really well from what I can see. As far as the Xfinity races, I told him that I'd do whatever they needed me to do, but I don't know if they need me to do anything yet. Looks like they've got a pretty good plan. David has a lot of experience. He's a great teammate, and when his name was brought up, a lot like when they brought up Matt Crafton, I thought, man, that's a great guy to be in that race car. So yeah, my vote was to put David in the car, and the way I understand it, everybody felt the same way. It's not a good position to be in to have to go find a driver, but everybody's really excited about having David there. My switch is on my steering wheel, which I want it to be easy to get to.
Just learning the Joe Gibbs Racing bunch and their process, how they conduct business on a practice day and a race day. So we were fortunate to have a few hours today where we could hot lap our M&M's Camry and just really enjoyed getting to the racetrack. It had been a busy week and working through a lot of the details, and thoughts are with Kyle this evening and his wife Sam as they're back home, and certainly I'll probably give Kyle a call this evening and touch base with him. It's certainly his team and his program, and I'm fortunate to have the great opportunity to fill in for a little while. Atlanta Motor Speedway is one of my favorite tracks to come to for a lot of reasons, but the racetrack's in great shape. Got a lot of speed. The tires fall off throughout the run, so a lot of characteristics that makes it fun to drive. They were a little surprised when I first brought it up, but you look at my situation and not knowing exactly what our schedule is going to look like this year. As a race car driver, I had to look at my career and my opportunities, and this was something that I couldn't let pass. And again, I'm very fortunate that our team owner Bob Jenkins and Jerry Freeze were open to the idea. I think they're happy for for me to be in a in a situation with quality people, quality team, but also to remember where I came from. Certainly, the Front Row Motorsports team's been a great spot for me the last few years.
We collected all our data and used that to put together a package, and the package is put together in collaboration with our partners, the teams, the drivers, etc. So today, the amount of data we're collecting is fairly limited. The teams are collecting a lot of data. We're collecting data for timing and scoring system. But as we get into the races, we will be collecting and harvesting the data off of the race, and that's really where we really know what's going on, because it's really in a practice you don't have the same situation as in a race environment. So that'll be done after every race, and we'll be comparing it to what we had last year. So that's where that'll occur. Yes, as you know, safety is a high priority for us. We pride ourselves on the safety of the cars and the performance of the vehicles, and we're in the midst of evaluating all the tracks and looking for interim and final solutions. So that's very, very important to us, and we've taken some activities here, or some initiatives here at this particular track to put ourselves in the best position possible. So that will be ongoing work. We will work with all our partners and our tracks to yield the quickest results as possible. I think today was really a day for the teams to get back on the track. We have the new package with the power optimization and the changes to the aero package. So we have an adjustable track bar. Of course, we put in safety features into the vehicle. It gives them a chance to get the drivers comfortable as new safety devices. So it's really time for them to get comfortable with the package, dial in their car. Bit of a cold day today, but we'll talk to them and get their feedback. But so far, everything seems to be going quite well.